They have formed themselves as people, and they have their own opinions and principles. Yesterday's students are the qualified specialists of tomorrow who can compete on global markets. Those who graduate from the Bolashak scholarship program are creative, talented, and masters in their fields. And they are the future of our country, who have experience and knowledge. If you want to get to know the hard work and achievements of these qualified specialists, watch the program Bolashak on Kazakh TV. Daniyar and his friend Alikhan have been doing construction of a robot for the last 2 years, and per day, these 10th grade students have already made achievements. Meanwhile, they have participated in the city and republic level competitions and became winners as well. One of such competitions was the international IT competition held in Almaty. These young Astana scientists brought their last job, a robot with a Kazakh name Asil, to the contest.
Это Spider, робот, за которым стоит будущее.
This is Spider. I think that our future will be related to this robot. It's got 8 legs. Each leg has more than 2 systems, which means it can move in vertical and horizontal positions. It consists of a special skeleton. It was also made of fireproof material. The robot R works on Votex, the M platform. It is a robot controller, and it has the XB radio. It is required for distance control. This robot can adapt to any space. These talented young people say that they could step into the unknown planet in cosmic space and depth of the ocean, where the human's foot cannot reach. Additionally, this robot has important social meaning. Since this robot Asil, created by Daniyar and Alikhan, can be useful in searching for lost people during a natural disaster, in emergencies, as well as urgent delivery of medical and water assistance, it also shows that it can really assist people. Such robots were created many years ago, approximately when the quadricops were constructed in the USA. But that robot served simple people. Afterwards, we thought about those people who had no possibility to buy food and clothing themselves. Fortunately, this robot can be helpful in such a case. They also help those who are not able to walk themselves. So we programmed the robot. Further, it goes shopping itself. It has a special bag on it. Afterward, the seller can put all the needed items into the bag. Any scientific research innovation is determined by being appropriate to current times. It is said that fire doesn't burn and water doesn't sink. This robot worked using an uninterrupted special battery in dark spaces during scientific competitions, while it uses sunbeams outside to work without any expense. Therefore, exactly such innovation success make our country famous. There is a saying that knowledge is a welfare which is never lost by our people. Therefore, one of the ways to help this valuable capital to grow is to organize a scientific conference and Olympiad. Many of these children are looking forward to IT competitions and adapting youth in the sector of information technologies. Traditionally, such competitions are organized each year for any talented child in age between 10 and 18 who are willing to make discoveries.
Осы Олимпиаданың ұйымдастырылуы 2013 yılından beri ұйымдастырылып 3 yılday oldu.
This Olympiad's organization has been arranged since 2013. So, in the last 3 years, more than 20 countries sent their own projects and participated in the Olympiad. Therefore, for more than 400 students participating in this competition. It has the name Informatrix Asia Pacific last year. We had to change it to Informatrix Asia. Generally, there are plenty of different categories of the competition of the Olympiad.
Olimpiyadada bizim türlü kategoriyalarda sonunda yarışlar bulup
Winners of the international competition also make us glad, since at least 200 students get the prize among 400. They represent our country and are free from government united tests, and gain the scholarship of the preferred government university. In other words, one of the main tasks of this competition is to create conditions for winners in the future professional growth.
Başka memleketlerge de Kazakistan'ı tanıtı öte ülken maksadımız. Şimdi osu Olimpiyadanın Bolashak'ta kanday armanlarınız var?
Our main task is to make our Kazakhstan known worldwide. If you ask what aims and programs we have in the future related to this Olympics, I will say that first we would like to make our relationship better with other countries and acquaint the countries with Kazakhstan. Therefore, in other words, our great task is to show to students from different countries how hospitable the Kazakh person is, how good our land is, and especially Almaty's nice weather and beautiful places.
Жақсы жер болғанны, әсіресе Алматының осы жақсы ауа райы мен Алматының жақсы болған жерлерін көрсету ол өте үлкен мақсатымыз.
There were contests in information technologies, programming, robotechnics, technology design, and features of a short during 3-day period of competition. Each country's participants showed their projects to judges and visitors of the contest. In addition, each of the participants shared opinions with each other, since it was first in the platform of sharing experiences. One of the participants is Joly from Turkmenistan's capital, Ashgabat. This 10th grade student stated that he gained a lot of experience within this project. He is willing to participate in international competitions next year as well.
Приехал с целью, чтобы представить мой проект на интеллектуальных играх.
I came here to get people acquainted with my project. It is called an intellectual game. I like this competition very much. I found many friends here. Now we defend our project. I have seen projects of many talented children upon my arrival. I can also state that their research is at a high level. In short, I like everything.
Хорошо, проект сделан. В общем говоря, мне очень понравился.
The successful projects of students in information technology competitions are not only the competitions in knowledge, but also in general platform for getting acquainted with the uniqueness of each country's culture and traditions. Therefore, one of the requests of the organizers towards students was to perform their projects in their own national costume. Furkan Soysal is a guest from Turkey. This talented young boy also has hopes for a medal. This young scientist in national costume has said that each talented scientist first of all performs his country worldwide via the competition. Therefore, I prepared for this contest very well. Each year, one of the successful students from our school participates in this contest. This time, I was given a chance to come to Kazakhstan, for which I am very glad. This competition was organized at a high level. It can be seen from the level of the participants. Students from Azerbaijan, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Turkey, as well as Ukraine, Afghanistan, Tanzania, and India, as well as many other countries participated in the contest. The participants of the competition are winners among 2,000 applicants. Students from different parts of the world performed approximately 300 projects. For example, as per short features, we can see that more than 60 projects were performed. Robotechnics is part of the contest, which requires hard, persistent work and good patience, since each screw of the robot constructed from small parts should be combined together to work well. The main interesting thing for the visitors is the robot sumo battle. Handmade robot cars battles became a popular favorite competition of the audience as well. Jahangir Kajeev has been constructing robots for more than 2 years. He wishes to gain knowledge in robotechnics sector, making our country famous worldwide. At current, he has become a prize winner in many foreign Olympics. Additionally, he became a winner of the international festival Roboland recently. This Karaganda student came with our new constructed robot to each competition. He came well prepared to this contest this time as well, though he gave the name Burit to his last work and tried to construct it in a special way. Therefore, he hopes to win this time. Robotechnics was very difficult, since we don't know the robots of other participants. Nobody showed their own robots and techniques to each other. Besides, we see each other and our robots for the first time. We cannot prepare some robot against the other participants, but it depends on the participants. I have been constructing my robot, which brought the current informatics within 2 months. Since the first robots, some parts were not correctly done. Afterwards, I fixed it and it became an ideal one. As for the rule for robot sumo, the robots should throw the opponent by pushing each within the several seconds right to the center of the dark circle. Then one which is thrown first from the circle loses accordingly. The winners further continue their participation in the technical contest. The interesting fact is that there are judges observing everything to be done fairly. Besides, they put the same requirements on all participants. As for the working principle of the robot, the volume shouldn't exceed 225 centimeters squared. He also should be 15 by 15 centimeters. The weight should be 1 kilogram, and robots must fully be autonomous and must work by themselves. You work and you receive a command. After the pressing of the button, you should leave it for 3 seconds. The robot must always work by itself. The Pavlodar student, Galimbek and Marat, offered the audiences one more project with social importance in the IT competition. They invented a prosthetic for those who are deprived of their own fingers after an unexpected incident, who have disabled arms.
Білетіңіздер 3D принтер туралы білетіңіздерің бар ма? Білесіздер, иә? Біздің, мысалы, қазір айтсам, 11-ші сыныпта...
Does anybody know about a 3D printer? Yes. Of course, yes. I am a student of the 11th grade. We have a program called SketchUp in the last year of early 10th grade. We did 3D model fully. That period, our school bought a 3D printer. As you know by 3D printers that you can print all things. For example, a phone case or a plate as your home utilities. But our teacher gave us an idea. He said, let's do an arm prosthetic.
Осындай бір протез қолда жасап шығарайық дейді. Бұл қол толықтан қайсам екен әрбір бөлшегі мында.
Every detail of this arm is drawn into the program. First, the picture is drawn and is further shown in a 3D model. And at last, it is printed in a 3D model. Every piece is separately compressed, and later such prosthetic arm is created. For whom is this prosthetic arm supposed to be, and for what purpose? Well, this prosthetic arm is for a disabled person who has no fingers.
Саусақтары жоқ мүгедек адамдарға десек те болады. Киілетін қол.
The informatics teacher helped Galimbek in creating this current prosthetic, which is introduced now. Right now it is being used by Pavlodar's child, Sasha. The young scientist decided to present it to the 8-year-old child. Besides, it was an unexpected acquaintance with Sasha.
Біз бұл қолды бітіргеннен кейін ағайға бір ой келді, басқа бір адамдарға көмек етейік деп.
As soon as we finished the work, the idea of helping other people came to our teacher. We saw a child on the way back home. He had no fingers on his left arm, but he had a palm. Further, he talked with parents and took their permission.
Рұқсатын алды, содан кейін біз барып ательеден қолының мөлшерлемесін алып, оған...
We took the arm's dimension and made a new arm in the studio. Why do we do this? Well, of course, it was deep compassion. And it was also to help another person. So the 3D printer was used by its purpose without laying at school.
Беталдан біздің мектепте 3D принтер жата бермейді ғой деп, біз де бір көмек еттік.
When we handed over the prosthetic to Sasha, which was convenient to keep the thing in his hand, his eyes were full of hope, said our hero. Furthermore, Galimbek did not stop at this. He made another arm robot. Consisting of 6 servo motors, batteries, and a motherboard, this device can be a great big project in the future.
Бұның функциясы емес, даже функциональности дейміз.
The functionality is like this arm. When electricity comes to the servo motor, it turns back 180 degrees. As you can see here, it is a circle. The line puts on it, and when the line is pulled, the fingers are closed. We can also close each finger one by one on this arm. Additionally, we can move each finger as well. As mentioned, this is not a prosthetic. This is just a small experience on the way of creating a full automated prosthetic.
Деген кішкентай біздің опытымыз болады.
Such young people who have achieved great things and professional aspirations from early school years give us a great hope for the future. Without hesitation, we can say that if the young comes first, the action gets started. For such a task-oriented, diligent, quick, and open-minded, as well as a light-hearted young person, we can see the path of a great future.